All right, today I'm out at the local range for the 9th installment of On Paper. What am I going to be putting on paper today? The Zastava PAP M92 pistol, chambered in 7.62 by 39 millimeter. This thing is a flamethrower, and I just love shooting it. I know a lot of people have them. This one has a shockwave blade on it. Now before I put it on paper, let's take it over to the bench so you guys and gals at home can get a little bit closer look at it. So here on the table I have my Zastava PAP M92 pistol, chambered in 7.62 by 39 millimeter. This thing is pretty much bone stock. There's not much really to say about it as far as the functionality goes. The first thing I did is I got some Australian timber oil, mahogany flame, and oiled the grip, sanded them down, the foregrip, sanded it down, oiled it, baked it on there. So it kinda gets a little bit close to the Bakelite mags that I have. I don't really like the light furniture that comes on these firearms. That's just me. So that's been sanded and oiled, and I think it looks really good. Moving back, I have the Hogue grip on it. I really like the finger grooves of the Hogue grip compared to any other grips that are on the market. I mean, I like the Magpul grips, but I like the ones with the finger grooves in them. It makes it really comfortable to shoot. This is a US Machine Guns buffer tube adapter, so it goes underneath the hand grip and allows it to take any mil-spec tube or any pistol arm brace tube. Got a castle nut. Behind that you have the CAC Industries shockwave blade tube. So I really like the CAC Industries tube because it's got dimples in the tube, so you can adjust your shockwave blade to any length of cheek pull that is desired. And I mean, you can go with any pistol buffer tube, but I really like the CAC Industries ones just because of the dimple. And you got your set screw there on your shockwave blade that locks that shockwave blade right into place. Brings us to this shockwave blade. Really nice stabilizer for the Zastava pistol. I mean, I just love this pistol. It throws flames. I haven't put anything on the front as far as a flash hider because I bought it because I love the 4.5 foot fireballs that it throws. I shaved the trigger down a little bit. I was having problems with the trigger when I first got it right in here. The trigger was rubbing on some of the receiver, so I had to shave down a part of the trigger so it wouldn't grind on the receiver and make the trigger pull really difficult. I haven't put a sight on it yet. It just has your standard front and back sights. There's a flip up in the front, and then your standard post, and in the back you have a peep sight kind of. It's just your notch sight with 2 dots. You can drill and tap this this piece in between the sights and mount a rail on there, but it's something I haven't done yet. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. It's got a hinged dust cover. I really like the hinged dust cover. Some people don't like them because it kind of gets in the way when you're trying to do work, but stays on there. So it's your Yugo or your Crink style pistol, Zastava. SBR? Absolutely not. I like the shockwave, the blade, the way everything looks, the way everything functions. It's great. So today I'm going to be running, I don't know what I'm going to be running as far as grain, but it's just your standard Russian made Tula ammo. I can't remember what grain, 124, I don't remember what grain it is, but I'll be running that. So what am I going to be shooting this at? Let's walk down range so you guys can take a look. I'm going to be running the Zastava from 50 yards today. This is Champion Traps and Targets Scorekeeper target. I'm not quite sure what the size is. It looks to be about 12 inch at 50 yards. It says 100 yard small bore rifle target. But I'm just going to run it at 50 yards. Now, since this Zastava just has iron sights on it, it's really hard for me to get a good sight picture sometimes, since it's just black on black. And I've never actually shot it on paper before, but I know it is really accurate because I've shot steel with it at 50 yards. So I'm going to be running it from the bench. So I'll bench it, and then we'll see what the accuracy is of me and the Zastava. So let's load it up and put it on paper. Okay, here we are at 50 yards. There's the target right Right, oh, see it right there. Yeah, it's right there. I got one magazine I'm gonna run. I will not be shouldering the shockwave blade because the ATF says so.
And who wants to listen to the ATF? This guy.
That's how it goes. The front sight is about as big as that 12-inch target at 50 yards, so we'll see how I do. Here we go. Wow, I can count. No click. I don't know. It looks like they're all over. I don't even think they're on the target, but let's go down there and take a look. Here we are. I'm trying to block the wind a little bit so it's not so crazy. There's a butterfly on there. And that's right where they were. That is about the size of a softball. And so you have a softball size, and I was kind of favoring here, down here, and they were hitting about here, which I should have been just favoring here, and they would have probably been going there, but that's pretty good. I really like the Zastava pistol. I actually shoot it better standing than I do on the bench, but this is on paper, so I figured I'd stick it on the bench for you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the 9th installment of On Paper with Zastava PAP M92 pistol. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.